Hi guys, it's Gus from Pangolin Photo Safaris coming from the Chobe River. And today I'm going to talk about the 5 shutter speeds, the only 5 shutter speeds you'll ever need for wildlife photography. Five shutter speed settings, the only 5 you'll ever need. I'm going to talk about the 5 shutter speeds, my go-to shutter speeds that I always use for wildlife photography. Let's start at the slowest one. The slowest one is a tenth of a second. Tenth of a second I use to pan your slow moving animals. A tenth of a second works the best for me. The next one we're going to talk about is 60th, 80th of a second. Some people prefer 60th, some people prefer 80th. Personally, I like 60th, and that's for birds in flight panning. You know, when you want to do a proper bird in flight panning shot, you want a lot of movement in the wings, and obviously you want to keep the head as still as possible. The third one I'm going to talk about is your personal shutter speed that you should use on your camera, or your absolute minimum shutter speed for a fast, sharp image. And that's a personal rule. Please don't quote me on this, but you go to your lens and you look at your maximum millimeters, your maximum zoom. In this specific lens is 100 to 400, so I'm going to work with 400. I multiply the maximum zoom with 2, that gives me 800. That will ensure that you've got nice crisp images. The fourth one is that golden setting of 2500ths of a second. For me, that's an absolute go-to if you have enough light, and you can shoot anything with that, from birds in flight to animals running to absolute anything. And it is a very fast shutter speed in the sense of no movement from your side, the boat, the vehicle you're on. It's a brilliant go-to setting. The last one I use is 4000ths of a second or faster. That I use for your little birds like malachite kingfishers, pied kingfishers in flight. That's to freeze the wings, and absolutely crucial when you shoot water images, water splashing. You need to be over 4000ths of a second to freeze the water when it splashes. Just to recap, tenth of a second for panning your big mammals, 60th of a second for your bird in flight panning, double your focal length in speed for a crisp, clear image, 2500 if you have enough light for that go-to setting, and 4000 or faster for your small little fast birds or to freeze water. Please guys, be aware that this is only for your shutter speed settings. You have to compensate with your f-stop and your ISO to accommodate the specific shutter settings. Remember, when you shoot a panning shot, you cannot shoot that on a low f-stop. You have to push your f-stop quite high, like f22 or even f32 if you do it like a tenth of a second. And then with your ISO, those of you that shoot on manual, make sure you're on auto ISO, and you still have to bring your f-stop down for the low shutter speeds. Obviously, the opposite is true. If you have a fast shutter speed, you need to bring your f-stop as low down as possible, and also your ISO as high that you're comfortable with. Thank you very much for joining me. We're looking forward to welcoming you on safari soon. If you like this and it helped you in the slightest way, please hit the subscribe button at the bottom and you'll get notified when the next video is available. Thank you.